Circle podcast. I'm your host, Harold, and today we have a returning man. Dylan, how are you doing?
I'm doing good, buddy. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty solid, and we can't forget about our favorite friend, Andrew. Andrew, how are you doing?
Um, I'm doing okay. Not, I've seen better days, had better days, but we're here. We're alive. Dylan's back, but we're missing
Yeah.
our fourth member today.
I
Yeah.
I miss my little J bug.
Mm.
Um, but yeah.
J-Bug? Okay.
Well, what would
That's a
you
new one.
call him? What nickname would you give him?
Probably not that.
Um, I would probably just smash your two names together and call you Gerald.
Gerald.
Yeah.
Gerald.
Gerald.
Really sounds like you couldn't make up your mind at birth. Harold, Jared, we'll just call him Gerald.
Maybe it's like, she's at like the hospital and like her other kid's acting up. So she wants to say Jared, but then she starts and then she goes sees Harold's like messing up and doing some crazy stuff. So then she goes, "Hey, Harold." And then the person's like, "Oh, Gerald," and writes it down.
Sure.
That was a long explanation
Sorry,
for
that was
Yeah,
way
that.
too
that was
long. I
very
got too
long.
lost in
Just
the sauce. But speaking of lost in the
I
sauce,
think so.
I'm glad that we got Dylan back. But Dylan, you want to tell us about your trip and all the stuff that happened?
Oh, there's a lot to unpack in that one. I went to Arizona. It was a
really.
12-day trip. Yes, I
Wow,
went to Arizona. Really.
really,
Yeah.
really?
Um. um. There's a lot. Weather was beautiful. I'll say that much. Um. Got there, spent the night at John's, and then started off right away the next morning exploring. Went to South Mountain, overlooked the city for the sunrise. That was beautiful.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Um, got some awesome pictures while doing that, and then later in the week we went to a couple car shows, cars and coffee, stuff like that. Went out to Tortilla Flats and then up in Superstition Mountain.
Super
That was really
stiff
fun.
mountain, is that what I heard?
No, Superstition.
Oh. I was like, did you get
Superstition.
stiff when you go up there? Is
Thirsty.
that why they name it
No.
that?
I mean,
good
maybe. I
old
don't know.
good old Indian up there named Stiff.
Good old Stiffy. Um, kind of coming down, we found like an old West town. They were putting on like some live shows, with blank rounds and stuff. That was fun to watch. Um, we kind of explored Phoenix area for the most part. All the surrounding cities in the valley there, they all kind of grown together now. So there was a lot to explore. Traffic was terrible.
Yeah, always is.
It was real bad. I don't like it. I like our small town traffic. Then we took a couple days. We went up through Sedona, which was beautiful.
Oh
All the red
yes.
rock in the valley. That's such a beautiful place.
Mm,
Wish it wasn't so expensive. I think I might move there. Um,
right.
Continued through to Flagstaff for the night, and then went and saw the Grand Canyon the next day.
Ooh.
Yes. That's you
That
gotta
was
if you're in Arizona, you gotta stop
breathtaking.
there.
Yeah, really. That was not at all what I expected to see.
Mm,
Honestly, like I don't think there's really words to describe that.
yeah, it's huge. It's
Um,
massive.
yeah, yeah,
Can't relate.
Who can relate?
no, not at all.
Woo. No. Uh,
All right.
how was the weather down there compared to what you're used to for up north
Um,
Midwest?
Phoenix and the surrounding cities were really nice. It was like 60s to 80s pretty much the whole week. But Flagstaff was a little bit colder. It was about 40 to 60 range, and we got snow on one of the mornings.
Mm. That's
So yeah,
crazy. That is crazy how I know obviously it's elevation and I used to live down
mm,
there. But it's just so crazy how Flagstaff was getting snow and not even where we live. Like we haven't even seen snow and we're like pretty far north. So
I know
that's
it's
interesting there.
wild. Um, and then of course John's mom fed us so much. Oh my goodness,
Mm.
there was so much to eat. She just, you want more? You want more? Let me make you some more food. There was so many new dishes I had too
Ooh.
from her.
Ooh.
They're amazing.
Any ones that you remember that were really good and you're like, oh, dude, I gotta have this again.
Yeah. I would say probably um um sopes, I think is how you pronounce it. It almost like it's like what it looked like is like if you take like an Eggo and then like carve out the interior so it's just like flat on the bottom.
Okay.
It's like a little bread bowl almost. And then you fill it
Okay.
with like all your taco stuff and you
Hmm.
just delicious. So good.
Mm.
And she made one of my favorites. She made some tamales the night before we left. Had a bunch of those.
Oh.
Mm.
Not gonna lie. Definitely picked out on those.
Yeah. Food
And
is always good when you travel.
yeah, John took us for some birria is what it's called.
Oh.
And that
Oh.
was amazing. Oh my goodness.
Dude. Birria birria tacos specifically.
Mm.
Oh, they're just you take that taco and you dip it in that juice, man. It is
Spray it all up in there. Mm.
mm. I mean, I
That'd
might
be
bathe in
delicious.
that. I don't know.
And then have some Jamaica with it. I think I'm pronouncing that right.
What is that?
It's like a what was it? It's a juice.
Another
I don't
juice.
remember what fruit it is.
Not apple.
I'll tell you
Oh.
in a second though. No, it's not apple.
Apple juice.
Not pineapple.
Okay, so it was like a sweeter juice, and did you dump, the birria tacos in that too?
No, 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 no. So what it is it's a hibiscus drink.
Hmm?
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah. It's so good. John put me on that. I might never go back.
Okay, big question. Did he get you to try horchata?
I've had horchata before.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Am I dumb?
A little.
Yeah.
Oh, all right,
I
that's
think
fair.
I've had it with you to be honest.
You very well could have, and my memory is like Dory's sometimes,
Yeah. Yeah.
and it just kind of comes and goes like a free bird. All right,
I'll
never
tell
mind.
you what. Eli is probably the oldest soul I know on the planet. That man is grandpa
Yeah.
for sure. Every 5 minutes, that man had to go to the bathroom.
Always has to pee. He has to pee
Oh man,
everywhere.
dude's got the
I
smallest
gotta go to the
bladder.
bathroom. And then he's tired at like 1:30 in the afternoon. Oh, I didn't get to take a nap. I'm tired.
Dude,
Like,
there's no
brother,
time to be tired on vacation, man.
Brother,
we're driving in the car and he's like, "Oh, I'm so tired."
Take a nap.
No, I don't want to miss anything.
Oh,
And then complain that he couldn't see anything.
jeez.
remember the
It's
one
so
time?
funny that
Oh.
man.
Remember how he had to stop to pee really bad, and he was like, "My penis hurts." It's like, why do you have to pee so much?
What?
Don't remember that? You
Mm-mm.
told me that story about how like you guys were going somewhere, and he wouldn't like get out because he was driving or you were driving or something, and he like looked over and was like, "My penis hurts," like a little kid. So I don't know.
I do not remember that.
I remember it, and I got the memory of an elephant. We'll have to get Eli on
What?
to ask him about that.
Do you? Oh boy.
Oh
But yeah, he
my.
is
Yeah, that
Yeah.
grandpa.
guy.
Overall, it was a really good trip. It was a nice refresh. Well needed. Very well needed.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask, how do you feel before? Maybe give a little context, and then obviously, how do you feel afterwards?
um. Well, before I was pretty burnt out. I hadn't gone on vacation in a little over a year. It was definitely needed. Um, especially because they thinned out our numbers at work and we were taking on more work. Um,
And this is like, but I mean, you weren't even like taking like days off. You were just at work for that
uh-uh.
that entire time. Your only time really was weekends.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. Um, so yeah, it was very, very well needed, and yeah, just taking my time out there, enjoying the moments, making some really good memories. Really reset me.
Good. Soak it all in. Would you go again?
I think I would go back. Yeah, it was I don't know if I want to do it all again, or maybe not for that long, because I think by like day 9 or 10, I was like, oh, I'm ready to go home. I miss my puppo and I miss my bed.
Oh, that's what you missed? Alright. You know what? We're done with
Yeah.
the podcast, everybody. This guy can go piss off!
Like and subscribe.
No,
Uh-huh.
that's right.
Uh-huh.
Like and subscribe, he goes. Alright, yeah. No, we're dead meat. We get it. Keep going.
No, I mean, I get it. I listened to the fourth episode. Yeah. Oh.
Brother,
The
What
eat it.
fourth
episode?
episode. The fourth episode on the plane ride home.
Hmm.
And I could tell you guys miss me. Maybe it was just my cooking, but you guys miss me.
Yeah. Yeah, it was I think anytime, well, I mean, I would hope that you guys miss me when I was gone, when Faith was gone.
It's
In
like
so many ways.
it's like a band like
Alright.
missing one of its like main instruments, and it's like you're still going through the motion, but it's like something's missing. And that's how I would compare it
Mhm.
to.
Yeah.
It's
No,
like
that's
And
fair.
then to your point, Dylan, when you get to the certain like length of your vacation, you're at a point where you're just like, yeah, this has all been fun, but kind of miss
Yeah,
home,
I know. And like, talking to people from home, I was like, oh, I miss it there. It's home, it's comfortable.
Right.
You may kind of miss not necessarily the everyday routine, but the the comforts.
Yeah, the familiarity,
Yeah.
that being in places that are familiar. I don't know. There's something about it. Maybe I'm not describing it the best, but I even like even being on our honeymoon, and I mean Faith and I felt the same way. We got to the end of our cruise and we're just like, you know what? We've had a lot of fun. We've put a lot of time and energy into this, but I am ready to go home.
Yeah. Because I mean, I think when you're on vacation, you think you're in the mindset to like relax, but I mean, realistically, you're trying to pack so much into the short amount of time that you're there.
Hmm.
It is and it isn't relaxing.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Um, It's always good though, and then obviously it builds back up, and then in a couple months or however long it takes you, you're just like, yep, I want to take another vacation again, and to
I
me,
know.
it's like when like where we live, and like I really like where we live. I think it's
Mm,
a good balance of the seasons and everything. Anywhere that I travel to, even it could be the most gorgeous places, I still feel like I would be like, yeah, I don't think I could live here just because I already love where
right.
I'm at.
Right. And like, it's gorgeous, but then at the same time, you take it for granted after being there for so long. Like,
Yes.
I guarantee those people who live there, they don't look at the mountains every day and just think, wow, this is amazing. I'm so lucky I get to live here. It's another day in average life.
Yeah, they're like, ah, it's the stupid mountain in the way, man.
Blocking
Trying
the
to see.
wheel.
Yeah. Yeah, and really, can you really take our small town for granted? I mean, so when you've got where we live, it's it
Mm,
kind of is like, I don't know, if we could take this for granted. Yeah, we
yeah,
probably could,
yeah.
but
I
you know what I
mean,
mean.
little
yes and no.
things.
I mean, you know,
Yeah.
um, actually at the Grand Canyon, um, we were walking along and somebody asked if I'm from Wisconsin because I was wearing shorts and they could see my tattoo.
Oh, there you
Um,
go.
yeah. They're like, "Oh, you're from Wisconsin?" I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, "Oh, where from?" I'm like, "A small town, a little outside Oshkosh." They're like, "Oh, yeah, we know Oshkosh." I'm like, "Really?" And they're like, "Yeah, we're from so and so, only a couple minutes away." And I'm like, "Oh, sweet. So then you know our town?" And they're like, "Oh, yeah." It's kind of nice, meeting people from rural areas. A little bit of comfort from home.
That is so crazy that you say that because when Faith and I were down in the Bahamas, we
Hmm.
um we were on our one of our excursions down in Nassau,
Hmm.
and um we're on our boat or whatever, and this Jamaican man comes up and he's like on the boat, he's like hyping everybody up, he's handing out beers, alcohol, whatever, and he's like, oh, where's everybody from? Obviously in his Jamaican accent, and
Uh-huh.
we were kind of listing off where we're from, and we got a couple people from like Kentucky and North Carolina, South Carolina, and then I was like, "Oh, I'm from Wisconsin," and he's like, "Huh, you are?" And he points to another dude that was part of the staff of the excursion that we're on,
Uh-huh.
and he's like, "He's from Wisconsin too," and he listed off Green Bay, and I'm like, "Oh, that's really cool!" Like it was just really cool to be
Hmm.
like, "Wow, it's just you're so far away from home."
Yeah.
And to be like, oh yeah, there's people that live there or do live there or whatever.
Hmm.
It's kind of cool to run into those people,
Yeah, like even if you don't know them, it's like it's a new connection.
right? There's something to kind of relate to.
You have like
Right.
a thing to show, like, hey, this is my thing. This is what I do.
Yeah, and, like people understand what you're talking about.
Yeah, yeah. But vacations they're meant to go enjoy and see it, enjoy it for what it is, the time that you spend
Hmm.
there.
Oh yeah.
But I like you said, so I think some people get to that point where they're just like, oh man, I really want to live here, and I think it would be really cool, and then, like to your point, is to say, yeah, it would be cool and it would be fun, but at the same point, would it? Would it be
Right.
something that you would just get sick of in a year, a couple years? And to me, I am not a big fan of moving a lot.
No. And
I've done
like
a lot of moving in my life, so
the view is beautiful, but like I like the cold, you know.
mm, mm,
I'm very comfortable. I was sweating every day I was there. It was
yeah,
rough. Like don't get me wrong, I'll take it. I got a little bit darker, got a little bit of tan in, but um yeah, I prefer the cold. And I think I would get sick of the traffic really quick.
yeah,
It's hard to move around. It feels really congested in the city.
hmm yeah, can't. That's why we love me some back roads.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Good old back roads. So, I guess what would you say out of the entire trip? What was your favorite part and why?
Hmm.
Could be a place you visited, could be something you ate, it could be, I don't know, whatever you want
Um,
it to be.
I would say it was probably the day as a whole that we went to go see the Grand Canyon. Because we woke up, we got ready to go, and John's like, "Oh, I know a place." So first he took us to like Buffalo State Park or something like that. We walked around for a little bit, kind of showed us the place, and it was pretty. But then he took us over to a mountain coaster, which is like not like a regular roller coaster, but it's like one of those ones where you have control over the brakes. It's
Oh, yes!
like a little metal cart thing.
Yes! I've
That was a
seen those.
lot of fun. That was really fun. Um,
Kind of
and then yeah,
jealous.
we made the big trek up to Grand Canyon. Spent probably about 4 hours walking the path. Just checking out the view.
Did you go down in?
No, we did not.
Cannonball.
Um,
No. Yeah, that's a one-time cannonball you ain't coming back from.
There ain't no reboot.
and
man.
probably like one of my favorite parts is there was like probably about 2 minutes in to just walking up the path. We just started seeing how like enormous it actually is. And we look down, Eli looks down and he goes, "Oh, squirrel." And it like comes out right next to us. It is the fattest squirrel I've ever seen. Like it is definitely been getting fed by people. It is chunky.
Eating pizza.
And it comes right up. It's like at John's feet, like reaching, trying to get something from him. And we're just sitting there. It was so cute to watch, he's just sniffing around. He wants food. But it was a cool experience.
What, dude? I'm not
Um,
even laughing at how fat the squirrel is. I'm laughing at the fact that Eli was like, "Ooh, a squirrel!"
Ooh, squirrel.
like yes, Eli, that's the most amazing thing you've ever seen. You're standing
I
next
know.
to like a world like wide staple, like a wonder of the
Yeah,
world.
I know. He's
And
such a
that's what he
guy.
focuses on.
What a man.
Yeah.
Here, I'm gonna send it to you guys in the chat. Um, Picture of the squirrel. He's real. He's real. Chunky. But yeah, then once we were done there, we drove back down to Flagstaff. We had the room reserved for another night, and we got probably the best burger I've ever had. Um, a place called Brown Bag Bar and Grill or Burger and Bar, something like that.
Hmm.
It was excellent. Started off with some mac and cheese bites,
Mm.
and then got the mac and cheese burger, which came
Mm.
with like topped in queso.
Oh.
It was it was by far the best burger I think I've ever had on the planet.
You are making me feel things.
Ooh.
Like it was just so good. And yeah, we spent the night drinking, playing card games, watching some videos, having a good time.
Yeah, that sounds like a great day.
Eli have
It truly was.
martinis.
No, he was having the Simply Juice spiked
Oh,
that
okay.
they have.
Do you like it?
I mean, he was knocking them back.
Oh, okay. Well, then I think he likes it.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun. It was a good day.
Yeah, dude, that squirrel is fat.
That
Oh
is
my
a chubby
gosh.
little squirrel.
He's chunky, bro.
You don't even look like a squirrel. It looks
Dude,
like a gopher.
It
he looks
does.
like
It
he
looks.
swallowed a baseball, bro.
Looks like a garden gnome.
Yeah, literally a garden gnome put a hat on him.
Yeah, it was just it's so random. It was just kind of stuck out. It's a funny moment.
That's good. I'm glad you
Eli's
had
like the
fun.
dog from Up.
Oh, yeah.
Squirrel.
Yeah,
That's funny.
literally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you had fun. Glad you got to explore a lot, see a lot, hang out with friends, and glad obviously you guys made it back safely.
Yes. Mm-hmm. It was Eli's first time flying, so he had to have a good view. Gave him the window seat.
Oh, he wasn't like, brown paper bag like
No, it wasn't too bad. He didn't like the landing. He said that the landing made him feel, I don't know if queasy is the right word, but off.
Hmm,
I think it was just like the turbulence coming in.
that's fair.
Yeah. But I
Flying
think
is
he enjoyed it overall. I don't
yeah,
know, he
flying.
kept poking me like every 5 minutes, like, "Oh, look at this, look at this." I'm like, "Dude, I've flown before. I know what it looks like."
it's
It's a square.
it's a cloud, Eli. It's a cloud.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, it was nice though.
Good.
He saw crop circles for the first time. He said, "Why are they circles?" Like, I don't know. That's just the way they grow them here, buddy. I don't know.
What a guy.
What a guy.
I know.
Um, but yeah, what are we talking about next, boys?
I love that
Dream?
that's how your segment, your segue into our next topic.
I kind of forgot.
So obviously, I just got back from my vacation. I want to know what everybody's dream vacation looks like.
Ooh. Looks like, ooh. A dream vacation. I don't, that's, it's a very wide ranged question.
It
Um,
is. It really is.
I don't know, like, can you be a fan? I guess you can. But like I like tropical, I like Caribbean, I like, Mediterranean. I like that type of vacation. But I'm also a sucker for like, let's take a cruise up to like an Alaskan cruise and you get to
Mm,
sail on those beautiful waters and look at the
right.
ice caps and um that's always fun. I will say it might not be a dream. It might be a dream, who knows. Um I really, really would like to sometime try to go to Greece.
Mm,
I'm a big fan of how Greece is, how Greece looks, how beautiful the place is. And something about it, like anytime I travel, I'm always depending on what it is. I like to not become part of the culture, but I like to understand the culture,
mm,
understand like the food, get to try the food,
mm.
see like some staple places and what really makes this place, its place and why it has its name. And I believe, I don't know if I'm gonna pronounce this right, but I think it's Mykonos, or I think that's right. I'm not sure if I said that right, but it's spelled Mykonos, and it's a beautiful place in Greece. And I mean, it looks so different from anything that I have visited or traveled to in my lifetime. And I'm not that old, but when I was little growing up, I mean, we traveled a lot because we moved a lot. And
Right.
and then obviously when my parents split, like we traveled a lot too because parents live in different states, and so we
Right.
would travel a lot of the time too. But I always this is always something where I'm like, oh, it's like a bucket list item, and call that a dream vacation because it's on a bucket list that makes sense. Um, it just, I don't know, it's very different. I'd love to try like the Greece food, Greek food,
Mm.
Mediterranean food. Get to explore the places there. Um, it just looks like a lot of fun. So
Yeah,
I
for
would say
sure.
that's probably mine, but I got a lot of things I could say.
I think it
I think
definitely.
that's a really good one.
I think that's a good one too. Um, like Greece, Greek, around that area, I think would be neat. But I think that my dream vacation would have to be like probably like Louisiana, somewhere like down south, like on the bayou and stuff. Just because like having like real
Okay.
traditional Cajun food seems like that would be like to like really enjoy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Is there like a specific spot in Louisiana that you've looked at where you're like, ooh, this is the place I want to go?
I mean, not really, not anywhere specifically. I guess like Mrs. Like like Mardi Gras around that area, I would say.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Would you drive or would you fly?
I think I don't know. That's like what? Probably like a 7, 8 hour drive. I mean,
But wait, no. Hold on.
No, it's a little bit longer than that, buddy.
Yeah. From where you live, Harold, I promise you that to Louisiana is a lot longer than.
Oh.
Try doubling that maybe, or maybe even tripling it.
oh.
I don't think I think
Triple,
tripling is a little too
tripling's
much.
a little too much.
Did you look it up? Did you see how
I'm trying
long?
to look it up right now. I
Uh,
guess.
I'm
yeah,
looking
me
it up
too.
because from here to Kentucky was like 17 hours ish. I think something like that. Um, it's
Yeah,
16 and a half hours.
yeah. So definitely doubling where we live. So that would be at least a day and a half because you ain't gonna drive that straight unless you are. I mean, I don't know. You might, but as someone who drove from Wisconsin to Florida, I did it in 2 days, and I drove back in two
It's a
days. I
14-hour drive.
to the exact spot that you want to go.
No, just Mississippi in general.
Oh, I
Oh,
thought you
it's
said
Mississippi
Louisiana.
now.
That's what I said.
That's what I heard too.
No,
I heard
no, no, no. You
Louisiana.
said Louisiana.
I said that.
Maybe
Oh,
you did. I just
I
heard
meant.
Louisiana from when Andrew said it.
That's what I meant.
Okay, yeah, that's different.
Which one did you mean?
I don't know.
What darnation, brother? Okay. Is there? So you said Cajun food.
Yeah.
Is there anything in Mississippi that you would want to see specifically, or you still haven't like figured it out? You're just like, yeah, just this place.
I haven't really thought about it too much. It's just something that's kind of always peeked in my head. Um, go to a Saints game maybe. I don't know. I mean, they're not gonna be any good. So, but hey, you never know.
All right.
Well, that's in Louisiana,
Yeah.
New
Yeah,
Orleans.
like New Orleans.
Okay, so that is Louisiana.
Yeah.
This guy is circling around. All right.
Good job, Harold.
My bad.
What a guy.
What a clam.
Um, would there be a spot, or would you ever consider going out of the country?
Mm, I mean, besides like the Bahamas, just to kind of experience like that island life. I would say that probably would be about it. I don't know if I'd be comfortable going out to like England and stuff, but
Why
Mm.
not? We could watch you. We could go to German, and we could just go
To
to the
German?
Giants, or Germany. We could go watch your Giants and Panthers play again.
I think I'd rather watch paint dry.
You
It
sure?
was
That is
it's
fair.
like a horror movie, but it's like I live it every Sunday and Mondays.
And every day you remind yourself that you're a
I look
Giants
in the
fan.
mirror and I see a Giants fan and I'm like, man.
You either see a Giants fan or a Giant fan.
Yeah, one or the other. You
Hmm?
know, Giants love Giants.
Yeah.
All right, Dylan, what do you have a specific dream vacation?
So for me, I'm really big on like the history aspect of it. Um, I think for me, I'd probably want to go to like Rome.
Ooh.
Yes.
I think that would be really cool. Um, I've always loved the idea of even just like an Italy vacation.
Mm,
Hit the bigger cities, see some of the countryside.
Oh yeah.
yes.
Experience culture in some of the small towns. You know, gotta hit up wine country, obviously.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, so yeah, like Rome or I don't know, Naples, probably.
Yeah, I wasn't even gonna say like maybe like Barcelona, but then
Mm-hmm.
like my brain goes to places like oh I know like Iceland would just be gorgeous because of the like you had mentioned countryside
Mm-hmm.
and just like
Mm-hmm.
see pictures of that and it's just like the colors there are just so vibrant
Yeah,
and it's just a different lifestyle too because
it
it's a
is.
lot of countryside and obviously that's probably not too far from what we're used to right now, but in some way it's
Yeah.
different.
Yeah,
Um,
it's gonna vary. You know. Uh,
yeah, that's cool. Roma's a great place.
yeah. That or I'd really like to see like some of the big World War II like battlefields and stuff, like Normandy, D-Day invasion. You
Mm,
know,
yeah,
so I'm really big on the history.
yeah. It like I said, it definitely like it's part of like why it gives itself its name. Like what
Right.
makes this place so
Yeah.
great, or what's the history behind it, or what's the culture behind it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm kind of right there with you. I like that. Um, I guess real quick before we move on, is there a specific spot that you're just like, nope, wouldn't even consider there? I've looked at pictures, I've seen videos. I don't want to travel there. Is there anything that kind of comes to the top of your
I
heads?
think North Korea probably comes in pretty high up on that list.
Can
Wow,
you
you taking
even go
shots at
there?
Dylan, man.
Well, because they don't look like they have a lot of fun over there. I don't see no Legos, no Nerf guns, nothing.
I don't
I
think
mean,
Americans
you
are allowed.
don't. Yeah, I don't. They don't get any outside experience of the world.
Yeah, they're
Inside
they're pretty
experience.
much
Um.
obviously outside of that.
Yeah.
So is that your answer?
No, I don't think.
Okay.
I think. Hmm, probably Mexico. I don't know. Oh, I think it'd be like with how hot it is, and just some of the like stuff I heard. I'm like, I don't know. Plus, I know I'm gonna be sweating my ass off every day down there. So
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
suppose it's fair.
yeah, there are there's good and bad sides to every place you go, but yeah, to your point, like I've seen videos where people just have just crossed the border and the cartel is like there and like they kind of wait
Mm,
and watch these people and I'm like that is really terrifying.
right.
I wouldn't feel safe. I have to at least feel somewhat safe and secure, and I don't think I would ever feel safe in Mexico. No offense to people who live there, and I'm sure it's a great place, and obviously, like I said, it has its perks and its gorgeous spots. But I just personally, I don't think I would feel safe there.
I think that's fair.
Dylan, you have a spot that you're like, yeah, hell to the no, no, no.
um, I think if I had to pick, it's probably gonna be like Iraq or Iran. Like I don't really want to go there. Doesn't seem like there's anything good there. You know.
Doesn't seem like there's anything really good there.
uh,
uh,
Like I don't know.
this
Mm-mm,
guy.
sign me out.
You know, all right, we're not gonna go down that road.
this is
Yeah,
gonna
let's
be in a
not
bad
get like
spot.
We're not. Yeah, we're
uh,
not. We're
cancel,
not
cancel,
gonna go
cancel.
down.
uh,
Yeah.
But
I
no,
get.
yeah,
I guess that's
that
a.
wouldn't be the place on the top of my list.
That's fair. That's fair. I think personally for me, I don't know. Like, if I'm just, I'm not. If I'm not gonna give like your most basic answer, just one that I don't have a huge interest in. Like, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm not a fan of Japan for some reason. Um,
Really.
yeah, it being super crowded, it's small, tight spaces, like tight spaces. I feel like I'd like a little bit of it, like maybe the culture, trying some of the food and stuff, and maybe there are people out there that could be like, oh no, like this spot in Japan is really gorgeous and really cool, and it doesn't feel like that. That's probably the place I would like to go in Japan. But I feel like every time I see like obviously like movies aren't doing it justice, but when you see like stuff
Mm,
like that and I mean they still like, you know, shoot the stuff there, the films there and you see
mm-hmm.
like pictures and stuff and everybody it's just so crammed together and
You
not
know,
to have like claustrophobia or anything, but I need a little bit of breathing room.
I guess I can
So
understand that. I mean, I think I'd like to experience it. Seems real beautiful. It doesn't necessarily have to be like big city like Tokyo or something. You know.
yeah, like I said, I think it would have to be that city that's like, not
Hmm.
like Tokyo, because I think of
Right.
Japan, I think of Tokyo instantly.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, that's fair.
is it weird to say that maybe I'm not a fan of Japan, but I think the Philippines are some of the most gorgeous places, and I'd like to visit there.
I mean, I don't think that's like a crazy stretch. Um, I think it's
Yeah,
fine. I don't know. I mean, I haven't been to either personally, but
right. I totally forget like don't come at me, but I totally forget about like Malaysia and Singapore and Indonesia, like those places um that they
I think a lot of
exist.
people do. You know. Um.
Would would anybody want to go visit Australia?
No, no,
Um.
them spiders are too damn
Yeah, everyone's
big.
like, hey,
Hell no.
ain't no way.
Maybe some of like like the opera house or something like that.
Like in
But
Sydney.
yeah, maybe not the outback. I don't need to be somewhere where literally everything can kill me.
It looks like
I'd
stuff out
rather
of
not.
Fallout. Hell no. That's scary.
Hey,
Right, where there's spiders that eat birds. Yeah, I'm out.
yeah, you can go down to Tasmania and see like the most
The devil?
poisonous scorpions and yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Look,
no, I'm right there with you.
I think they had it right when they turned that island into a prison. It's probably not somewhere we should be inhabiting.
Oh yeah, you don't think that's a great idea?
No, I really don't.
Yeah, no, I think Sydney would probably be the only place, and it's got to be like a week max because I still wouldn't feel okay sleeping there or something. Being like, is something gonna
Yeah.
crawl into my
I
bed?
feel like the
Oh,
predator
yeah,
comes out
for
of
sure.
anywhere though. Like it's so scary.
Hmm.
Yeah, Dylan, what you were saying before about like Iraq, Iran, I don't think I would visit Afghanistan or Pakistan
Nope.
or
Nope.
Uzbekistan
Or
or
any
Saudi
most
Any of the
Arabia.
ands.
many stands.
Yeah, any of the ands, and stands, bands,
Iran.
they're all banned.
Any ands. The
um,
Netherlands. Actually I don't know.
Mm. The Netherlands would be cool, I think, actually.
Probably would.
yeah, the Netherlands. Um, like Sweden.
Go
Oh,
see, yeah,
Sweden.
Sweden, or go see New Zealand
Norway.
for any of
Ooh.
my nerds out there. You know why I want to go.
All right. Yeah. All right. Well, I think that is a great place to maybe segue into our
Transition.
transitioning.
Transition.
All
Transformers.
right. Yeah, you get it.
Yeah, maybe not.
More than meets
All
the
right.
eye.
Our third and final topic before we wrap this episode up. I think. It, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it's the biggest animal that you could take in a fight. Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it is the biggest animal you think you can take in a fight. So, oh, hold up. My microphone got fucked up. Okay, there we go. So, the hypothetical is that you have to fight this animal hand to hand combat to the death in like a neutral environment where nobody gets benefited. What do you think is the biggest animal you could take and win?
Hmm.
Sloth. Give me sloth all day. I'll
I
take.
feel
I'll take.
I feel
I'll
like
take
that's
care
like
of
a
sloth.
very in-depth question. Um,
I know it ain't gonna be no giraffe. It ain't gonna be no ostrich. It ain't gonna be no silverback gorilla.
You don't think you can be a ostrich?
Hell no, brother. That's a. You know how much an ostrich weighs? Let me look this up.
They're
Ostrich
heavy.
weight. Let me see weight. Oh my God! Between 250. Oh, yeah, actually, that's not as bad as I thought.
Oh, that's a
Adult
big bird.
ostriches weigh between 250 and 300 pounds.
So that
How strong does an ostrich kick?
so when someone says you
2,000 pounds
Ooh.
per square inch? Oh
Ooh.
my God! Dude, one kick and I'm dead. I'm a split in half, brother.
like a lawn
Oh my.
chair. Oh, maybe yeah.
Jeez. Yeah, no, I'm not doing an ostrich. Absolutely not. Those things are fast. I can't imagine that thing running after me.
That sounds horrible.
Yeah, that's. I think a lot of people look at some of these animals like, yeah, I could take that. You know, I could take an ostrich, and then you're dead because you're retarded.
No, honestly.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
So,
How what kind of
okay, yeah,
dog?
maybe
Like a
maybe I
dog,
shouldn't.
maybe? But it depends on the breed, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say that really depends because, like, a Chihuahua, you're gonna stomp, obviously, but like a bigger dog, like a Mastiff or something, I don't know.
A Dylan dog.
They get a jaw on you. Yeah, if Ronan gets a jaw on you, yeah, I think you're done.
All right.
There's no prying that jaw open.
I wanna. Mm.
What? What?
Huh?
What you looking at, Reed?
I don't know. I want to look at like some animals that you could take on a fight. Like,
A
all
kangaroo?
right, some of these are.
Wait, like for reference
Um.
here, Harold, a Corso has his bite force is 700 psi.
Okay,
Ooh.
Yeah, you're not prying that open.
probably not.
Yeah, there's no chance.
So like we're thinking realistically here. All right.
Realistically, yeah.
We can rule out all big cats. Right. We're not messing with those.
All okay. I was gonna say you're ruling them out as you wouldn't fight them.
Wait, all
Yeah. No.
cats?
No. No. God no.
Okay,
I said big
Oh,
cats.
okay.
So you're talking your
big cat,
tigers, your lions,
Bobcats,
pumas,
bears,
your
oh my.
yeah.
lynx.
All right, yeah. Well, we're ruling out bears too because I ain't fighting no bears.
No, yeah.
Maybe a teddy
If I
bear.
ain't fighting,
A
if
grand.
I ain't fighting the Frosted Flakes tiger, I ain't fighting Smokey the Bear.
Tony the tiger's gonna have to catch the switch if I see him.
Give me cocaine bear all day.
Oh,
Ooh, no.
Yeah. Um, give me an otter. I'll take an otter.
You're gonna beat an otter.
Yeah.
Hmm.
what about?
I wouldn't even fight a monkey. I feel like I would lose against a monkey, brother.
Well, it depends on what kind. I think.
Yeah, but they all come in packs, brother. All he's gotta do is go.
Okay,
Ah!
but if it's 1-on-1, like I don't think they get multiple tier one. Like
Oh,
I think it's
it's just one.
just the one, right? Yeah.
Okay, well then,
So like
yeah,
there's a
then
difference
maybe.
between like a capuchin monkey and then like a gorilla.
Even orangutan, dude. I feel like he just look at you and go, "Really? You want to do this?" And then bop you.
Yeah, I can see it.
Freaking throw a coconut at you and knock you out.
Yeah.
What? Why a coconut?
What coconuts?
I don't know. Maybe
Uh,
we're not very accurate. I don't know if that's
no,
accurate.
not at all. We don't know
Don't quote
our
us.
our knowledge here.
We don't know our animals.
Give me a goat. I could take on a goat.
Ooh.
You gonna take on a goat?
Not
I
a
don't
ram
know.
though. I don't want a ram, dude.
Oh, not a ram. Ram will mess
Yeah,
you up.
it'll crush my. Yeah, it'll crush me.
What about?
Yeah, probably.
What do you got,
What
Harold?
about?
What
You
about
think you
what?
could kill a flamingo?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think I could mess up a
probably.
flamingo.
I think very easily. Yeah.
Hmm.
What about a peacock? Would you go
Oh yeah, I could crush that
for a
bird.
peacock?
It's
Yeah,
gonna look like a
for
McDonald's
sure.
napkin once I'm done with it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use its like pretty feathers as a napkin.
Would you fight a cow?
Ah,
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
I think I could
but
fight a cow.
it's like horses. Like you get kicked, and it's like you could get knocked out.
How do you kill a
I
cow?
mean, it might not fight them well, but
I feel like it would take a lot of stamina too, or
it would.
you'd
I
have
think
to,
it really would. Yeah.
cause like
But then
what are
again,
you
they
just gonna
kind of
punch it a lot?
wear down quick too, though.
Yeah, but you ever rub one of those? Those skulls hurt, brother. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't.
I guess we should clarify. Are we talking like a bull with
Oh
some horns gonna
no.
come rear you, or are we
No.
talking like
Not a
a
bull.
dairy cow?
No, like a dairy cow. Not
Okay.
no. I don't think anybody's fighting a bull.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, count me out of the bull, man. I'd lose.
Yeah. I don't know. I think there's a decent chance against a dairy cow. It would take a while, but you might be able to pull it off.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, ooh, it'd probably take a while.
What about a panda?
Mm, I don't know. I mean, they're slow.
Ooh, give me a raccoon. I will mess up a raccoon.
Raccoons are cute though.
Hell yeah. They're vicious, nasty little things.
But they're kind of cute though.
Yeah.
Mm,
Mm,
Agree to disagree?
I think so.
Okay. Alright. What about like. Hmm, what about like a
what about
donkey?
like a porcupine? Would you fight a porcupine?
Yeah.
Uh, Probably gonna be like kicking only, very precise. You know,
Yeah.
I ain't trying to throw hands at that thing.
All right, let's go a step further. Would you fight a badger?
Yes, but it would be a rough fight.
Oh, I don't know. Those things are vicious, dude.
They are very vicious, dude. Ooh.
I mean, there's
Mm,
like, I think there's a video out there of like some lions trying to kill a honey badger and they lost.
really?
Yeah, like it was.
Mm.
Those things are nasty.
Give me a baseball bat, and I think I'd do okay.
Yeah, if we could have weapons, it kind of changes the game entirely. But
Right.
I don't know.
What about a big old water buffalo?
Oh
Big
no.
old water. If I'm not fighting a bull, I'm not fighting a water
A
buffalo.
water balloon?
Ain't no way, dude.
Dude, out in Montana, you're just fighting. The dude's driving 80 miles an hour. It's just dude swinging at a water buffalo.
That dude's gonna stop me real quick.
Yeah, he just run you over, and that'd be it.
I'm done.
You're telling me why is a walrus in a category called at least losing a limb, but I might win? 10% chance of winning.
What?
I feel like a wall. I mean, it's got a lot of blubber,
Yeah, a lot of
but
blubber. How are you
It
gonna
does.
damage it?
It's large. Yeah. How do you really get a good
be
hit on it? You
you
know,
just
you gotta hit him in the face,
yeah,
and at
and
that
then
point,
once he's
you gotta risk the
unconscious,
tusks.
yeah, I was gonna say rip off a tusk and then stab it or something. All right, we're getting a little gruesome here.
Yeah.
This is
Good luck.
Mess with the graham crackers. Like the little bear graham crackers, I can mess those ones up.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Man, I'm
All right,
hungry.
any others before we maybe wrap up the episode here?
Hmm, I don't know. All right, what about like the small but lethal ones? You know, like a snake or like a scorpion.
Well, scorpion, I think I would be okay again. I just gotta stomp it.
Right,
Um, but
but no shoes.
Oh,
no, 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 no.
Yeah, what if you got to take that risk?
Can I get a rock? Can I find a rock?
I don't know.
Oh no, I couldn't do a scorpion, dude. Ugh.
I
Especially
don't know. I
with
feel
no
like the risk
shoes.
is too high.
Yeah, it depends on cause baby scorpions, I think. I don't know if it's. I think it's baby scorpions. They kind of just use all their venom, or is that baby rattlesnakes? I don't know if that's the same
It's
for.
yeah, snakes. Well, I don't know if it yet. I don't know if it transfers to scorpions, but snakes they don't have. Uh, they haven't learned that control of their venom yet. They just release everything they have.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I don't know if I could even do a snake. It depends on the snake. If it's
Um,
like poisonous but not like lethal, you're sick but you'll most likely recover. I feel like I wouldn't mind
maybe.
fighting
Yeah,
it.
1v1 like a
Okay,
black
well,
mamba.
what's worse though? Yeah, what's worse? Like that super poisonous bite you die, or like one of the big like constrictors,
Like a
and you just
boa
get like
constrictor where it just suffocates you.
just get strangled to death. I don't know. They're both sound pretty painful, but I don't know. I think I'd
I
rather be
think
crushed than have my body like shut down from inside and quit on me.
I see. I don't know if I want to feel the pain
I,
of like my
I
ribs
don't know.
crushing.
Yeah.
Um, it depends. Depends on how big the boa constrictor is because I'd at least let him. Like I would, if he wraps up my arm, maybe I break my arm, but at least that'll heal. I would then just grab its like, its head, and then I would, just try to like, you know, do
Mm,
something
yeah,
there. Um,
maybe.
at least it's not poisonous. It can bite you, but it's not poisonous. I don't think. I think they solely rely on
Yeah.
wrapping you up and suffocating you. But yeah, like a black mamba? Oh no. Ain't no way. Or a
Yeah,
rattlesnake?
probably not. Probably not.
Harold,
Definitely
any
sounds
any
rough.
others?
Um.
You wanna contribute?
What about like a donkey?
Um, I think that's
Uh,
I think that's a
yeah, I
yeah.
think I'm winning that one.
Okay.
Probably gonna get kicked a couple times, but I think I'm winning that one.
Laughing at you.
You start taunting it by by doing that.
You piss it off.
This is my burro.
How about like a bald eagle?
No,
I
ain't
mean,
no chance. Nope.
how do you even fight that? Dude's got sky advantage. You
He's
know,
got
like,
dude.
dude, all dude has to do is like dive down on you. One good hit, you're probably done.
He's got razor sharp talons. Dude just gotta like put that into the side of your skull and you're dead.
Yeah.
He's got a beak that's essentially like a knife. Yeah, no, I would lose that
Yeah,
100%.
I don't think so. It's definitely rough.
Yeah, for sure. Um, but yeah, I think we can start wrapping this up. With it being the end of the episode, I figured we can do our hot topics of the week. Maybe something that you're liking, maybe something that you found out. Just what's your hot topic of the week, Dylan?
Ooh, of course, you got to start with me. um, I think I would say from the trip, probably just like all the new foods I experienced. Like I tried shawarma
Shawarma.
for the first
What
time.
is
Shawarma.
shawarma?
Shawarma. Um, well, I had it in like a burrito type wrap. I don't know if it's served the same everywhere. Would assume probably not. But um, it was like a seasoned. Mine was beef. Eli got chicken, and it's like seasoned meat, some tomatoes, like a special sort of sauce they use in there, a couple other vegetables. It was good. It's really good. But like I just trying new things, you know, experiencing cultures. I'm enjoying that.
Yeah,
Good for you.
what a guy.
I know.
Andrew, what would you say is your hot topic of the week?
I was gonna go against the grain and be all sad and depressy, but we're not gonna do that because we're a fun Podcast. All right, I'm
Like
done. I'm killing
Podcast.
myself.
Next episode is gonna be a water ASMR.
Yeah. Um. No, I think I'm excited that because the Packers are off a bye, so some Packer football to watch. It was actually kind of weird last week not having the Packers play, and obviously I'm biased because I'm a Packers fan, and you look
Mm.
forward to watching your team. But like I'm a big football fan. It just like I don't know. Last week was like it was like meh for football. I feel like there wasn't a whole lot of good matchups.
so you didn't like
But yeah, I'm excited that they're back. There's a lot of good matchups. Chiefs Bills. Thursday night, tomorrow night is gonna be really good.
Ravens,
Um,
Mm.
Bengals.
the no, that was last week. You
Oh no.
Harvard.
Oh no, it's
Um,
Commanders
no,
Eagles.
the Commanders
That's gonna be
Eagles.
good.
Yeah, yeah, that's a nice rival there. So yeah, I think I'm looking forward to that. Just a chill weekend. Not a whole lot going on.
Yeah,
Um, like I think I'm ready for that.
Well,
for
Harold, what
sure.
do you got?
I'm very happy that the Giants are on bye because I'm sick of watching this terrible doo doo can't be good team.
The exact opposite.
Like I'm so happy they're on
Yeah.
bye, so like I can like not wake up at 8 on a Sunday night or morning to wake up to watch them play because I'm like I could be sleeping in, I could be doing anything else, but no, I'm starting my day off on the wrong foot. So I'm glad that that's happening. Um, yeah, go Giants.
They probably still lose the bye. All
Yeah, it should be
right.
competitive.
All right. Any other words before we get out of here?
And then I can think of.
I'm alright. I ain't got nothing.
All right, Harold, take us home.
Alrighty, this is the Jerk Circle podcast. Thank you so much for listening, and until next time, we are gonna be going into our little hermit huts now. So, night night.
Harold, where can
Huh?
people find us?
Oh, where can you find us? That's a great question. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube. Honestly, if you have a podcast service, we have it on there. So, you can find us anywhere. You can find us everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we miss our boy Jared very dearly. Uh, Hopefully we see him next week so I can
R.I.P.
give him a
Pookie.
big kiss.
Yeah, I'm gonna head out.
All right.
Yeah, that
Bye.
was Bye.
See you next week. Not see you. Hear you.
Hear ya?
I don't know. We'll be back next week.